Hello everyone, it's Ray here from City Fan TV, and the one story in town every day we have to talk about Lionel Messi. And today I've got a very special guest all the way from Argentina, by the wonders of technology. We've got Veronica Brunati, and Veronica is a sports journalist. I've got to say, I think she's one of the best informed, most reliable and respected journalists covering the Messi story. So, hola Veronica, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, ¿qué tal? How are you? Good evening.
I'm all right. I'm all right. Well, it's evening in France, in Paris at the moment, and you're a few hours behind, so you've still got some daylight left. It's all dark now. Obviously, every day there's a lot of stories about Messi, and I tell my viewers most of them I believe are just fictitious. They're just made up. You know, I don't believe that Lionel Messi or his advisors or Barcelona are talking to all the newspapers and all the journalists who seem to know all this information. There's only, I think, a few people who know what's going on. I think the first question I want to ask is, why has Lionel Messi had enough? I mean, a lot of us, we've got our own opinions, but why do you think he's had enough of Barcelona after he's lived there 20 years?
Because Messi wants to leave Barcelona because he feels that that is enough. It's enough. He gave to Barcelona everything, but now the problem is that Barcelona could help him to win, to win again, to win the Champions League, because the Barcelona is in a very difficult situation economic. But beside that, he feels that Bartomeu lied him. And because of that, he felt that is a time to move.
Okay, fair enough. He wants to win trophies, and he wants to maybe work with somebody he can trust and believe. So we've heard the talk of a huge release clause around 700 million euros. Do you think Barcelona are being reasonable with the release clause, or unreasonable because they will argue we have a contract, so we will stick to the contract? Are they fair with you now?
That's the problem, because the period of time of this season is end in August, not in June or in May. Like his contract says that his contract finish, he can use the clause, the release clause in June. But the end of the season now is in August, and because of that, he feels that he's in time to say that the contract is over. Because there's a new regulation in FIFA, in which FIFA said that the season finish, or the football players who finish his season, they can have more period because of the season change with the, and because of that, Messi used the burofax to say to Barcelona his contract is end.
Yeah. So because of the COVID situation, FIFA asked the players to extend their contracts, make them longer, so that the guys who were finishing in June, they asked them extend till August so you can finish the season. So that's understandable from FIFA.
Yes.
But obviously the situation is very complicated. Now, can you explain what the current situation is with the discussions?
The problem is that Bartomeu, no quiere, he wants to negotiate Messi. He says to his father that the only possibility is to sign a new contract. He doesn't want to talk about sign the how can I say? Wait a minute. Bartomeu doesn't not want to sign the end of the Messi contract.
Yeah.
And he said, see, if you want to leave Barcelona, the club you want to play has to pay 700 euros, millions euros.
Yeah. But so that's the current situation. Is Messi trying to negotiate a deal so that they can reduce it? Because from Barcelona's point of view, they don't want to take Lionel Messi to court. But that's going to be really embarrassing.
Messi is trying to negotiate a peaceful exit because he feels that the contract is end, and using that specific clause, he feels his relation with Barcelona is end. But beside of that, he is talking to Barcelona that he's going to go to Manchester City, and when Barcelona, he's trying to force that Barcelona negotiate his out.
Yeah.
His
because,
present.
Sorry,
Yes.
City might pay 100, 200 million euros. City won't
Yeah.
700 million euros. There's no chance.
No, and Barcelona, Messi today is not considered a player who is valuated in 700 million of euros. He's less because it's not the same. It's not the same the clause that the value in the market, you know. And suppose Manchester City thinks that the price of Messi today is almost 100 million euros because 2 years ago, Cristiano, Juventus paid 100 million euros for Cristiano. Do you remember? Yes. And because of that, that is the value of Messi now. And of course, Manchester City is not going to pay 700 millions of euros. The proposal of Manchester City will be, I pay the contract of Messi, you leave Messi, you earn a lot of, you suppose, in the crisis situation, of economic situation in Barcelona, is very well to not to have to pay the Messi contract because it's very expensive. You know, the Messi contract. Messi won. Yes, his salary in Barcelona is more than 100 millions. It's a lot of money. And after the COVID, you know that all the clubs are in crisis. Barcelona is in a crisis, an economic crisis, very hard. And because of that, Manchester City is going to say, okay, I'm going to afford the Messi salary, and I'm going to give you 2 players. And the problem here is maybe Barcelona want this player. At the beginning, Barcelona didn't want to negotiate Messi, but after that, I imagine that the next week is going to happen that Manchester City and Barcelona are going to negotiate about Messi, and I'm sure that the end of this story is that Messi will be out of Barcelona, but in the middle, everything could happen, you know, because it's very strong situation, very hard situation of negotiation.
Yeah, I can understand why Barcelona want 700 million euros because they're in debt.
Yes, because the clause, because it's a way to stop Messi go out.
Yeah, but the problem is if they end up in court and Barcelona win, in 10 months' time, Messi will be gone anyway because his contract will be finished. Barcelona will get 0. And this season, Messi, he won't be motivated. He will be unhappy.
No.
What is the point of having a guy who's not happy?
I don't think that they end up in card because it's because it is a very exhausting situation for both parts. Because of that, I imagine that they are going to negotiate next week, and at the end, Messi is going to leave Barcelona.
Yeah. You say he's going to leave. Are you sure he will come to Manchester City?
Yes. Lionel Messi talked with Pep Guardiola 3 times, and he says to Pep Guardiola that he wants to play in Manchester City. Why Manchester City?
Yeah. Because of the sunshine. The weather is so good.
Yes, because Manchester City is the club could offer to Lionel Messi starts to win again.
Yeah.
You know, Messi needs to win. He is very competitive. Because of that, he needs to leave Barcelona to go to another club to feel that he can win again.
Yeah, because now Manchester City, we are rebuilding the team. We're buying new players already. Ferran Torres, already Nathan Ake, hopefully Koulibaly, and one or two other players as well. So Manchester City have a serious desire to win trophies, and with Pep as the manager, Pep wants to win trophies. That's what he's interested in, which is the same as Lionel, which is a great thing to have, your manager and your star player. So just I'm assuming because of what they've had the conversation, Pep really wants Messi.
And Messi knows that Pep Guardiola is the coach who most won.
Yeah. Do you think he's 33 years old? People say Messi's too old. He's past it. But looking at his statistics, his goals and assists, they're still very good. But do you think if he comes to Man City, he will make them better, or will he cause too many problems?
Let me see. Messi is very intelligent, very intelligent. He needs new challenges, and he feels that Premier League give him new challenges. I'm sure he will adapt to the Premier League, and he could give the team another things that no one player could give Manchester City, because he's the best of the world.
Absolutely. I always say he's the best player.
You imagine that between this season, between Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi, I think that they did 79 goals.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. He is still is still with 33 years old.
Yes.
He's best because the football is here in his head, and nobody is like him so quickly like him.
Yeah. You coming to the end, but you talked about other players that Manchester City might give Barca. We've heard the talk earlier in the summer that Eric Garcia won't sign his new contract. Yeah. Barca want Eric, and we heard that possibly Barca were interested in Angelino as well. Which players do you think City will give or offer to Barcelona?
I think that at the beginning, Gabriel Jesus and Eric Garcia, because Barcelona wants Eric Garcia. The problem is that maybe Barcelona doesn't want Gabriel Jesus. I feel that Gabriel Jesus is a very good striker, and is very good to put in a team with Griezmann, but maybe it could be a problem between Manchester City and Barcelona.
Because I think we heard today, apparently Manchester City said Bernardo will not be leaving, Mahrez
Yeah.
will not be leaving, and Gabriel Jesus will not be leaving.
Yeah.
So would you expect then maybe it's just Eric Garcia and some money that City maybe say take
You
Eric?
have to. So, but this is information.
Yeah.
The transfer, the end of the transfer, you have to think that is between 200 and 300
Yeah.
million. But you have to you have to calculate the Messi contract and 2 players. And Gabriel Jesus is valuated in more than 80
million euros.
80 million euros. And Eric Garcia is valuated in 30 million euros. And in that case, if you make numbers, you have almost 300 millions.
Yeah, but City will still have to pay about 200 million euros.
But City is going to pay money cash.
Yeah.
That's the problem, because Barcelona wants money cash, but Manchester City is not going to pay 100 millions. But maybe at the end they put a bit, but they say today that they are not going to pay 100 millions of euros because they are going to afford the Messi contract.
Yes, but that's always the way in negotiation. Right now, City say, well, we can't afford more than 100 million euros. Barcelona say, no, we want 700 million euros. And then in the negotiation, Barcelona will come down. Maybe City will go up. City have the ability to afford more than 100 million, but obviously
they have a problem. It's the same problem as PSG. And one is the same problem. They have problems with the fair play, and they know that the eyes of the FIFA and UEFA are looking for them, because all the expenses they pay to afford his player every season.
Yeah.
And because of that, they are not going to pay 100 million dollars. It's an alert to UEFA and FIFA.
Well, the thing is, we looked at how City can afford to pay Messi. I used to be an accountant. We had another accountant that were really boring guys, and we talked about how City can do this. And it was said that a few years ago, when City thought they had a chance for Messi, what City would do is go to their sponsors and say,
I don't believe that. No. I think that, of course, it's a very good business to bring Lionel Messi to Manchester, because you are bringing the best player in the world to the Premier League. Manchester City won a lot in marketing. They won a lot. And Barcelona lost a lot, lose a lot.
Yes.
But we don't know yet what is going to happen, because this is a very strange year because and a very strange season, because all the clubs are paying the consequence of the COVID. You know, they lost a lot of money. In the case of Manchester City, they lost. The club lost more than 100 million euros with the pandemic, with the lockdown, because you have to think that they stopped to sell tickets, t-shirts, a lot of
Well,
sponsors, all of the machine
yeah.
to earn a lot of money was stopped with the
Well,
lockdown.
the thing is, for Man City, most of the money is from the TV, the Premier League deal, from
You know,
UEFA.
a lot of problems with the TV
Yeah,
in the.
absolutely. But City's income from the fans is only
Mm,
about 50 million pounds, so it's about less than 60 million euros. We've
yes,
lost, I think, maybe 15 or 20 million from not having the fans.
yeah,
This season we
yeah,
lose a lot because we start the season with no fans, and then
mm,
they're saying maybe with only 25 or 30% um,
yeah,
capacity in the stadium. So we're going to lose someone. I don't think we'll lose as much as 100 million because we don't get 100 million from the fans.
yeah.
But most of it is coming from the sponsors now. It's maybe, I think, over 200
No,
million.
no, TV with a sponsor, because when the lockdown, the problem was a club has a lot of agreements with a lot of companies, and with the lockdown this stop. You have a lot of things and contract signs with a lot of companies or a sponsor, and you have to give them again the money they put at the beginning of the season. At the same happened with the TV.
Yeah, definitely. But it'll be interesting to see what happens now. In England, we've only got, for Man City, there are only 3 weeks, so there's 21 days, I think, before we start our season. And obviously, if we are going to get Messi, we want him quickly so that he can train with the rest of the team and be ready for the start of the season. So my question is, how quickly do you think this situation will be resolved? How quickly will Manchester City be able to get Messi?
Yes, well, Messi is going to sorry. Messi is going to get the temporary transfer. That's very important. And tomorrow, Messi is not going to go to the trainee to Barcelona. That's the sign of the relationship is broke. Mm-hmm. After that, they started to negotiate the negotiation. But Messi is going to get the temporary transfer to play in Manchester City. In the middle of that, we believe that the clubs, sign an agreement, because all the two clubs needs to finish this situation. Yeah, and the player too, of course.
Yeah. It's fantastic for us fans to think Lionel Messi. We've seen him play
the Premier League. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's the best. Is a legend in every match.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
Well, that's what we want. We want somebody who will, when we're playing against a team that only want to defend, we need somebody with Lionel Messi's skill to make that breakthrough, to score that goal or to create that chance. We struggled last season, and I think when you see Lionel play, you just think the guy is amazing. You've never seen anything like him before, and I don't think we will see anybody like Lionel Messi in the future, because he's unique.
Yeah, of course.
Unique. I just want to say a big thank you, Veronica, for giving us this time for this interview, giving us all this information.
I have 2 children, and we in Argentina today stay in the lockdown, but this is our first day to go out with the car. Yeah. Imagine my children, Mom, the city, this is the sign. Sorry.
Well, don't tell Lionel Messi. Don't tell Lionel Messi. In Manchester, don't tell Lionel. In Manchester, we don't have the sun.
Yeah.
We don't have.
No, yes.
We have
I love Manchester. I really like Manchester. I have been in Manchester 4 times,
Yes.
And 2 times last year. And I imagine, it's unbelievable. I hope you met someday in Manchester, maybe.
Anytime. If you come to Manchester and I'm in Paris, I'll go back to Manchester. Don't worry. Is that your child? Child going like that? Veronica, I say a big thank you. And hola, ¿cómo estás? I have to say.
And how to say, fine, well, and you?
Fine, well, and you?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm very good, thank you.
You simple.
It's okay. Very polite, much politer than my kids. Trust me. My kids come. They speak to me in Spanish, which I don't understand at the moment, so I have to learn a little bit. But anytime you're in Manchester, please let me know. I mean, especially when fans are allowed to go to games, because that's the biggest thing we're looking forward to. A lot of fans, some fans have said we'll never go back, but the rest of us, we still.
You believe, you know Manchester. This is crazy for the citizen. This is crazy. And believe it. Yeah. No, I'm fan of Manchester City. I can't believe it that Messi is going to play in Manchester City.
There's lots of people have said they will do lots of silly things if Messi signs. Like, if Messi signs, I will shave my eyebrows off or get a tattoo. People I did something on the radio last week, and I said when Carlos Tevez came to Manchester City,
yes,
it was huge. That was incredible. The scenes at the stadium when Carlos came, the fans were going crazy. And this feels like, I mean, Messi's a bigger player, but we were a different club 10, 12 years ago. We were a different kind of club. Now with Messi coming, it feels it's going to be amazing again with Lionel if he comes. And yes, after talking to you, I'm more excited about the thought of Messi coming because it's just I'm lost for words. It's incredible, because he's a legend. He's a unique. Is it 6 Ballon d'Ors for Lionel Messi?
6 Ballon d'Ors. Yes, I'm David. No. The best.
Veronica, I hope you have a very good day, and thank you so much. And say hi to your little girl.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.